Alrighty guys, this is snugsonblitz and I'm back with another video for you today. Every year, people look forward to the Christmas auctions because it's the one time of year where you can pick up tanks at very good prices, if you're lucky. Now they've added the summer auctions in 2023, so twice a year you'll have an opportunity to pick up some nice new shiny tanks. So what did I pick up in the Christmas fair? Well, I decided to add this tank to my garage, the LANSEN C. Now why did I pick it up? Is it OP? Absolutely not. But when you've played the game as much as I have, OP tanks don't really interest me that much. I prefer tanks that challenge me, that make me think how to be a better player. That's why I picked up this tank. There's only so many games you can play in OP tanks that are really enjoyable. I don't enjoy playing thousands of games in the Smasher or Annihilator or the 53 TP. I like tanks that make me a better player, and I think this tank fits the bill. Anyway, let me give you a review of it, and we've got 5 games on tap, I think. So you're going to see how I think it should be played. So overall, what do I think of this tank? Well, I think it's good. Yeah, it's a solid tank. It's very middle range. Why? Well, gun. Good. It does hit kind of hard, but not hard enough, and the reload's a little bit on the longish side. Armor. Good. You're definitely going to get a few bounces here and there, and you're going to see that in the replays. But would I count on it? No. Maneuverability? It's a medium tank. Very good, I guess. It moves around the map well, but it's not Drac-like by any means. This is my loadout. It's kind of standard stuff, so I don't think I really need to go into it. Test out what works for you, and this is working for me for now. Anyway, with that out of the way, I would like to ask, yes, you know what I'm going to say. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. Let me earn your subscription today. I'm working hard for you guys. If you are a subscriber, just make sure that bell icon is lit up. For all my subscribers, I would like to say thank you. I very much appreciate your support. If you'd like to take things one step further, you can become a Patreon by checking the link in the description below. There are 4 different tiers available with various different benefits and bonuses. And of course, there's a one-time donation that you can check out in the PayPal link down below. And with that, let's get to our first game. Okay, this game is nothing to write home about. I remember this game. They've got a WZ-122, a little bit dangerous. Aston Rex, iffy. T-54, dangerous. MX-5100, well, KPZ-70. We have a Shark, that's good news. I think we've got the edge on the medium side if we work together. Will we? That is the million-dollar question, so you're just gonna have to wait and see. The good news is that our entire team is heading this way. Brask is heading up aggressively, so I'm gonna help him out. I've also got another tank on my right-hand side. Can't see what it is, but I imagine it's the WZ-120 probably, because he's keeping up with us. And that is another of our mediums. Okay, there he is. Decides to bump me. Why, I do not know. His gun does hit hard, so if we can get rid of one of these 2 tanks here, we should be golden. WZ-120 is playing very passively. Don't think he needs to, with all that armor and his hard-hitting gun. Aston Rex here. Ooh, he's in a lot of trouble. Ooh, that was a bad move. So the WZ-122 took no hits. Unfortunately, his buddy took every freaking hit that came his way. So he is not going to... Oh, yeah. And our heavy team has pushed in on the other side. So now it's pretty much... Come on, guys. Just push on in. Yep. Brask. He gave me the signal to say go. So off I go. Just, I'm afraid of those tank destroyers sitting at the back there. One shot. Uh-oh, I took a hit from across the map. 2 hits, 3 hits. Ouch. Painful. So I guess the team flanked around. Unfortunately, the J-Panther didn't get the memo, and he's sitting in the open. Obviously, he forgot that he's a tank with an engine and the ability to move. So instead, he's just going to sit in the open, take a bunch of hits, get tracked sideways, and now he is going to be in the garage in T-minus. Yeah, he's gone. So, nicely done, team. You'll love it when a plan comes together, right? I mean, good work, guys. Now I'm just going to use my speed and flank around. Somebody took a hit, so maybe there's one more tank at the back here. But with all of us charging in like a wolf pack, they won't be lasting long. guess he got hit from across the map. Yep, there they all are. So now we know where the enemy tanks are. I'm just going to use my speed to get around and cause trouble from the rear. Thankfully, in a game like this, where it's 7 versus 4, you can do something like that. You don't need to push in aggressively or worry about getting damage out right away because your team is doing just fine. So you can look for a nice position and pretty much do what you want. So I'm going to peek up here. They have no clue I'm around this area. So essentially free damage. Tracked him. Not the biggest hit in the world, as you can see. But, you know, it gets the job done. 7 versus 3. And I'm just going to be sneaky. I think that's where this tank really excels, is when you are not the focus of the enemy tanks, depending on the tanks you're facing, of course. But, yeah, you've got good mobility that allows you to reposition, aka flex. Your gun hits decently hard, but it's nothing to write home about, so don't expect tanks to be intimidated by you. And yeah, I mean, a solid little game there. 1,667 damage. To me, this is the average sort of game you're going to get out of this tank. Nothing to write home about, but not bad. And you end up, as you can see here, middle of the range. Yeah, I mean, I outscored the Shark, so I'll take that. Come on, Shark, what are you doing, bud? Anyway, let's move on to our second game where I do a little bit more damage. The problem with this game is they have kind of a stacked team. Yes, not in the form of tanks, but in the form of players. Their Soma is a very good player. Their T-56 is a very good player. Their VK-4502A is also a pretty decent player. So 3 good players versus me and my bud. Let's see what happens. The RU is pushing up. Now, I want to avoid the Skoda, if at all possible, just because his gun hits so dang hard. And his armor is pretty solid. So if he's in a good position, I will struggle, especially frontally, to deal with him. So I'm going to try and see if I can pick off these meds ASAP. If we can rip through their medium line, the flank line here, we should be golden. Got to be careful of the RHM, aka the Borsig. So here's the object 252. I'm going to sneak around here. Ooh, there's the RHM. Did not expect him to be in the open like that. But my speed allowed me to get out of trouble. Now, the 274 is running because, well, the rest of our team is coming his way. Unfortunately, they push in a little bit too passively, especially the RU. So, okay, I'm going to get rid of the Borsig pretty quick. But we really need to be pushing in faster to get rid of the 274. He definitely knows what he's doing because he is getting out of harm's way. A lot of Wars players would have sat there and been ripped apart. But he's been smart enough to get away and move to his other teammates to give him cover. Anyway, things are looking okay right now. We've got one tank sitting all the way in the back corner. Don't know who that is. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be helping us out much, so that's a problem. Would love to get rid of this guy here. My buddy's pushed in hard, but he's taken a lot of hits for his trouble. Oh, that was very painful. And the RU here, he pushed in my opinion, a little bit too slow, and yeah, that's going to cost us. Here's the, what is that, the object. I'd love to get rid of him, but he's running. Again, he's using his teammates for protection, guns, and hit points. So, yeah. I'm going to go after this guy because he's in the open, but his armor is decently effective frontally against my lower caliber gun. But as soon as he angles to the side, not so much. Love to pick off these tanks. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen. Yeah, we're just not in the right positions here. Lost another tank there. My buddy pushes in at the wrong time here, in not what I would call the best position, because he's going to go bye-bye. Yep, he's gone. So, 3 versus 5. The RU's not got much health. He doesn't really know what he's doing. I don't think we're going to pull this out. I'm going to push in here, but I've got arrows every which way. I'm going to try and take out the VK first. I mean, the RU's doing his thing on that side of the map, so no help there. Then the guy's doing his thing on the other side of the map, so no help there. Yeah, everyone's pretty much a solo act here, where their team worked together. So I know I'm going to lose. I'm just going to do as much damage as I can before I die. T-minus, 2 seconds there. I'm gone. So, yeah, not the best game from my team. Did not think we were going to pull that out to begin with, and I was proven right, unfortunately. 3,305 damage, though, is a solid game in this tank. Yeah. Are you? No good. My buddy, not the best game from him either. So that's unfortunate. Anyway, moving on to our next game. What do we got here? They have a T-77, that's dangerous, an ISU, that's dangerous, and a CC-64. 3 very dangerous customers. They also have an IS-3 Defender, the new and improved one, I should say, which sold out way too quickly in the auction for a tank that is really not that special. Must admit, I was completely surprised that happened. Okay, we have a T-34. Okay, not bad, but at least our team is moving together. That's good news. This guy's pushing aggressively, seeing if he can do some spotting. That's nice. He hasn't been lit up. That's very good news. So my guess is, hopefully, fingers crossed, they are not here. So far, so good. My whole team is behind me. I think I'm good. I'm going to get C then. Okay, what do we got here? G-Saw's moving up. Would be nice if somebody else helped me get the base. Okay, so they're at A cap. I would assume... Oh, wait, somebody was lit up. So someone's probably over there. Okay. Now I've been lit up. I'm going to take a hit here. I probably... Ouch! That hurt. Oh, SU, you're not going to like this, though. So, took a hit for my trouble, but now he is at my mercy. I'm just going to keep on running. Why bother? There we go. He is toast. So, 1 tank down. That's good news. They're getting B cap. As you can see, I'm able to zip around the map quite easily here. Hills are not really an issue. Good powder weight. It feels good in the hands, but it's not overly fast. I would say this is a good medium tank for a lot of players to learn with. Why? Because it's not too fast, but it's also not too slow. Nice shot in there from half a mile away, so he has no clue what hit him. And should I go around the back? I think that's what I'm going to do. They do have 2 bases, so I have to be concerned about that. But I think we should be golden here, although I think that's the CS is an absolute coward. I know he's a tier 7, granted, but maybe he could do a little bit of spotting. After all, he is a fast medium. There's the ISU. Oh, yeah, nice to get down there, so that's nice. And I'm just going to come around here. Ooh, nice shot in there, whoever got rid of him. Oh, so the CS did a good job, so nicely done, but now we have the IS-3 Defender. I'm shooting his rear, so nice, easy damage. Why he panicked and ran away, I do not know, because we're here. I took a hit for my trouble, but he's almost a one-shot here. Probably take another hit, but I want this. Dang, I couldn't quite get behind cover before he reloaded. But now I think he's running. Yep, he's on a reload. So, easy damage. Quite red, but not red enough. Okay, I'm going to get the base. I'm here. Might as well. Okay, and it's 6 versus 1. It's all over. Now it's all about damage. Can I get over there? Probably not. But let's see. Boom, 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 boom. And yeah, he's gone. Nicely done, team. That's a nice work. I really appreciate that. Good job, guys. How much did I end up with? I think 2,000 something. 2,149. Again, this is the sort of games you're going to get in this tank all the time if you're a decent player. It's not going to be amazing, and it's not going to be horrible, you know. But I end up second, so not bad. Moving on to our next game. For this game, we're back on Hellas. They do have 2 very good mediums in the Progetto 46, and they're in a platoon, so that is dangerous. My buddy, again, is in the IS-6. I guess he really likes that tank. We're going to head off to this side, I'm hoping. We also have the KPZ, the new tank that just got added to the store. Seems an okay tank, but nothing too exciting about it. Okay, we've also got a Chiri. Now, the three of us should be golden to take out their Progettos. But let's see if that turns out to be the case. My suspicion is that the Progettos will come this side. The heavies will go that side. Because that's what I would probably do in this situation. So I want to soften up these Progettos at distance. Okay, I'm going to stay here. I'm not going to push in too aggressively. There's one tank over there. So the battle has commenced. One shot, two shots. Ooh, that's nice. So good work, buddy. Would love to get rid of one of these tanks, because if we can pick one off, the other guy's going to fall like a sack of potatoes. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That's nice. Okay, so now we're going to push on in. My buddy's in the IS-6, so armor, big hitting gun, and myself. It is not going to end well for him. I'm going to focus this guy. I don't care if I take a hit from behind. I do not care. I do not like... Ah! So that was my own fault. CC-56 did hit me, so I'm just going to back on up behind cover. But now that the Progettos are gone, it's pretty much smooth sailing, if you ask me, as long as our team does not fall apart on the other side. Can I get a shot in here? Oh, I couldn't quite hit that. That's a shame. But he's in a lot of trouble. Now I'm just going to be able to come in from the rear and cause all sorts of trouble to their team. Okay, two tanks over there. Oh, now we know where they all are. I'm going to go for the yo, hopefully. Can I get a shot in? Indeed, I can. Boom, nice shot there. Remember, even if the radical is not completely shrunk, you can take a quick shot as long as you've got the center mark of the circle on the tank. You won't hit it every time, granted, but if the tank is going to disappear behind cover in a second, you might as well just take the quick shot. Okay, he's gone. 5 versus 2. It's all over. Yeah, those Progettos, unfortunately, they got shellackered. Didn't work well together. That's a shame. But good news for us, right? Here's the Luva. I'm going to get behind him if I can using my speed. Quick shot in here. Surprise! Bing! That sucked. But my speed, as you can see, I'm able to get around him. Oh, nice work, team. And that's the benefit of getting around the enemy, because it forces them to turn their tank and give your teammates good shots. Now watch this. Me versus the Chrysler. Bounce that, so that was nice. Can I hit him? No. Well, I can track him. And now I'm just going to use my speed. He's coming around. He's coming around. He's going to hit me. He's going to hit me. He's going to hit. And I bounce another shell. Look at that. And he is toast. So, nice little game there. 2 nice bounces. As you can see, the turret does work. It has decent gun depression. So you can play it sort of like a hull down medium. Just don't rely on it every time. 2,393 damage. Definitely a solid game. Came in second. My buddy did great. Yeah, easy peasy. And moving on to our last game. Okay, Normandy. They have... What do they got? If I'm not mistaken, they got a T-34. Hold down, that's going to be a problem. What else do they have? They have an Su-101, not the best tank. They also have a Skoda T-27, if I'm not mistaken. And what else? T-49? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to one of my favorite positions on this map and just get a quick little scan of the land. Let me take a look and see what we're dealing with here. So peeking on up, I've got my APCR loaded. Couldn't quite get my gun down to hit either of these tanks. Nope. Okay, that's a shame. Got the IS-2 behind me. And the T-34 has decided he's going to go down. Okay. We've got the T-34-2 here. What to do? Okay, there are 2 tanks there. IS-2 is wisely backing up. You know what? I think they're all going to go down there. So I'm just going to get the heck out of here. I'm going to help my buddy up at the top of the map. As you can see, I can zip around the map quite easily, even in hilly terrain. It feels good in the hands. Not a speed demon, but yeah, it moves nicely. So, I want to get rid of one of these tanks. And here I go. Bye-bye, Mr. Okay, nope, that was a shame. And now the Skoda's in a lot of trouble here. He's going to make a run for it. And a bounce, so that's the SU-101. And I'm going to get another shot in here on the Skoda as he's trying to run away. Backing on up. Remember, I know that the SU-101 doesn't have the best gun depression, so it's hard to manufacture shots for him. So I could wait for my team, but you know what? What the heck? Just let's go for it. And I was going to go around, but I thought I'd ram him and track him. Unfortunately, he managed to not get tracked, which is unfortunate. But now he is poo smoke. Okie dokie. So things are looking good. 5v4. The Louvre's all the way over there. Why are you going all the way over there? You're a heavy tank, bud. What are you flanking all the way around for? Oftentimes, when that happens, the game is already over. You got to push a little bit more in. Now, there are two big heavy hitters right here, the Tiger II and the T-34. So you know what? I'm going to ignore them. Forget those guys. Let's see if I can find the other guy. Oh, there he is. Can I get a shot in? Nope. And so now, 2 versus 5, and I can push in behind them. Oh, that's nice. So, yeah, they're in all sorts of trouble here. Not good news for them. Good news for us. Oh, ouch. Oh, that's pretty painful. Fell down the hill a little bit. And boom, another shot in there. Could I use HE? Sure. Why don't I? Don't need to. I mean, look how much health he's got left. Boom, he's gone. So, there you go. Another solid game in the tank, if you ask me. Is this tank OP? Absolutely not. Is this a tank I recommend for new players? Absolutely not. But once you've gotten the hang of this game and you want to get better, I think this is a great tank to test you. So if you can pick it up for cheap next time, yeah, you might want to add it to your garage. It's a fun little challenging tank. So what do you think of the tank? Let me know in the comments below. Do you want to get it? Are you interested in it? Or do you absolutely hate this tank? I'd love to hear from you. I try and answer all the questions and comments I get. That's all I got for you today. I'll see you tomorrow. Snugs on Blitz, out.